Musk's chart is very interesting. Born June 28th, 1975, and no birth time given. It was rectified to 3:35 a.m. Pretoria, South Africa. He was, as a young boy, very interested in technology, and he invented a video game that he sold in his early teens. Moved to Canada to avoid having to serve in African Army, which he felt was aimed at stamping out the black uh, movement at the time, and black power. Uh, if you looked at the horizon when he was born, you'd see the constellation associated with Aries at 27 degrees, and that becomes the most effective point of every house. It's a very important degree in looking at his chart. He also founded PayPal, or one of the co-founders of PayPal, Tesla, SpaceX, Solar City, and his interest is reducing global warming through alternative energy sources. His sun is very strong. It's at 12 degrees, and it rules the fifth house of investments. And it's placed in the house of entrepreneurial success, and gives great leadership skills and success in business. Moon is at 12 degrees, also very strong, rules the fourth house of transportation, and is sitting in the house of investments. So he's investing in transportation for the use of the public. Mars at 27 degrees is in old age, but it's at the most effective point. And so it rules the house of life purpose and fame, and it's in the house of career. So he gets fame through his career, through his investments in transportation and engineering. And he's got a strong interest in exploring the planet Mars as well. And Mars actually boosts Venus in the second house, given strong wealth. Mercury is at 20 degrees, and it rules the house of health and financial issues. And if you look back at times when he almost lost Tesla, Mercury was being afflicted by Rahu. Mercury is in the house of business in its own house, so it gives good strength to it, but it is also functional malefic. So any sign, a multicorna sign, which are 1, 4, 5, 7, 9, and 11, that falls in the 6th, 8th, or the 12th house becomes functionally malefic. And so in Elon Musk's chart, Mercury falls in the 6th house and becomes functionally malefic, as well as Rahu and Ketu, which are functionally malefic planets for every chart. Jupiter is at just slightly weak, and it rules at 4 degrees, and it rules the house of good fortune, and he gets good fortune through research. It's located in the house of research. Venus at 25 degrees rules the house of partnerships and wife, and is in the house of wealth, which is its own sign, and it is afflicted by Rahu, so gives strong desire or ambition for wealth. And at some points in his life, because Rahu is an eclipse planet, it can cause some darkness, as well as giving good desire and ambition. Saturn is At 7 degrees, it's strong. It rules the house of income and is in the house of recognition. And it boosts Venus. No, it doesn't boost Venus, but it gives it supports his large uh, wealth, which is like $11 billion. Rahu at 21 degrees gives ambition for career. K2 at 21 degrees gives insight into innovations in transportation. And if we looked on Monday, K2 uh, gives unexpected results, gave great boost to his success with his rocket launch.